Hey guys, it's Dana. Welcome back to Kay's Place. So, I've been watching YouTube video after YouTube video and checking out Pinterest, and I am incredibly cheap when it comes to buying scrap or crafting supplies. And I have wanted a MISTI or a stamping tool for so long. And a while back we went to IKEA because my mom wanted a bookcase. And I had seen online where everybody had been using these IKEA picture frames to make stamping tools. So I've had these picture frames sitting in my craft room for probably 3 months, 4 months. And I hadn't got around to getting the nerve up to try to make one. So today, I've been trying to get a project finished. My poor swap partner has been so patient because my shoulder's been bothering me. And I thought, you know, instead of me trying to push, it might be easier if I tried to make the stamping tool. It might be easier on me. So I got out the picture frames and gave it a whirl. So I had great success. I'll show you the finished product. So here's what the finished product looks like. And this is the stamped image that I got. That's what that looks like. I think she turned out really good. She's stamped on watercolor paper, or not watercolor, multimedia paper. That was one time with just a Raven all-purpose Ranger ink pad. So I'm going to show you what I used, and then I will show you guys. I'll stamp 2 images on here and show you guys how it works, okay? So what I used was the Hemingsbow 8.5 by 11 picture frame from IKEA. And you'll need some type of magnet to put in the frame. And what I used was magnetic vent covers from Home Depot. They look like this. This one's cut because I used part of it. And all I did, guys, is it comes in a full, this is only missing part of this, like a little bitty tiny piece, sliver of this one. All I did was open up the picture frame. I took the insert out, and I took the 2 vent covers, and just imagine that's not there. I laid them down on a table and put them, let me angle the camera down here. Sorry about that. Whoop. Whoopies. A little technical difficulty there. Hold on half a second. Ah, there we go. That's better. So I just laid the mats down and I put them back to back. Here, there's another piece in here. Kind of laid them down like this where they met up. And then I took the piece out of the picture frame and I just sat it on here just like this, and I traced around it, and then I cut it out with my utility knife. That's all I did to make sure that I had the right size to fit inside the frame. So then after I had the right size for the mat to fit inside my frame, I took the same double-sided tape that we use to make albums or anything else, ran it across here, good, not your tape runner, like score tape, good double-sided, like the kind of good tape you buy. Actually, it was tape I bought at Tuesday Morning, and I used probably, I think it was 1/2 inch. So I just ran it around the edges, and then on the bigger piece I put 3 pieces across the middle to make sure it held down really well, burnished it, and then just stuck it down really good. And I put it on this piece because I was afraid that this white piece might not hold down real well. So then I just smoothed it down, adhered it to this part of the frame. I did pull these little clear tabs. There's these little clear tabs. I did pull these up before I adhered my magnets, my magnetic sheet. I went online and I downloaded a grid, I just found a grid sheet and I downloaded it. So then instead of adhering my grid paper, I have these magnets that came from Michael's. I just affixed my grid paper to the magnetic sheets with 4 magnets, 1 in each corner. And then I had 2 magnets to affix my paper. So, let me show you how this works. I just position my stamp where I want it to be. I'm gonna put my fish right there. I think he's upside down, but that's okay. Oh, there you go. I think that's how he's supposed to be. I think he's still gonna be upside down, but oh well. So I'm gonna do my fish right there. And then I think I'll do my turtle right there. So then I just close it and push down on it. Oops, I think I put it in the wrong direction. That would help if I put it this way. There we go. Otherwise, we're not going to be stamping much of anything. There we go. So, and just push down on it really good until it adheres to the. You do have to make sure this has a protective film on the one side of it, and you do have to make sure you peel that off. So, just make sure that sticks really well. And then you just, open this up. And your stamps are adhered on the other side, as you can see. And then I just put my hand underneath the stamps so that I have a kind of a firmer surface to work on, because this film on here is not the firmest. And I just pat my stamps just like I would normally ink them up. I do go ahead and try to get, you know, the same amount of ink on there I would if I was just trying to regularly, you know, stamp them. Okay, there we go. It looks good. Then just close it over this way. And then I just push down on the stamp. And since my shoulder's bothering me, I only do it with this hand. Hold on to it here. Just with my thumb. I just run my thumb across the stamp there to make sure he's good and stamped. I'm pretty sure he is though. And then lift him up and voila. I have two perfectly good stamped images. Let me lift the camera up so we can see better. There we go. Whew. And that's how my little images look. And I think they stamped really well. And if I needed to, I could close them and they would be right back in the exact same spots if I had to stamp them again for any reason. So I think it works pretty well. And it just cost me the price of the picture frame, and I think the picture frame was about $4 at IKEA, because I had everything else really at home that I needed. The magnetic sheets I already had at home because that's what I use to store my dies on. So I already had those at home. Sorry, I'm cleaning my stamps. So I already had those at home, and I already had the score tape at home. So I pretty much had everything I needed at home except the picture frame. So I just picked up a picture frame, and if you get ink on it, you just, like, if you get a little extra ink on there when you're stamping, it wipes off with a paper towel or your finger or whatever with a little stamp cleaner or water. So there you go. And you have your perfect little stamping tool. So like I said, this definitely was not my idea, and I'm not gonna, I used several different videos, not one specific, or I would link it below. But there were probably 4 or 5 that I watched. So, if you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But I think it turned out pretty well. I like it. It'll definitely, I wanted a way to be able to do layered stamps, and this will definitely give me that ability. And I'm glad it turned out as well as it did. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for following my channel, and if you are new and you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Father's Day, and I'll see you again soon in my next video. Bye.